Greetings, my dear friends. I hope this moment finds you well. Today, we embark on a journey that could very well change the course of your life. We explore a topic that has puzzled philosophers, intrigued monks, and captivated thinkers for centuries: the enigmatic landscape of the human mind. Ah, the mind. A wondrous creation, yet often a source of much turmoil. It can be a sanctuary of peace or a stormy sea of chaos. And so, we ask, how can we navigate this intricate maze? How can we find stillness amidst the noise? How can we empty our minds to make room for true wisdom? You see, the mind is like a cup. When it's full, it can't take in anything new. But when it's empty, it has the potential to receive endless possibilities. Today, we delve into an ancient Zen story that holds the key to unlocking this potential. A tale that will guide you through the art of emptying your mind, making space for peace, clarity, and boundless joy. So, I invite you, dear friends, to sit back, relax, and open your hearts and minds to the wisdom that we are about to share. Now, let's get to the heart of the matter. Imagine a room filled with chatter, a cacophony of voices all competing for your attention. That's what our minds often feel like, isn't it? A never-ending stream of thoughts, worries, and distractions. But what if I told you that you could turn down the volume? What if you could silence the noise and listen to the sweet sound of nothingness? Ah, yes, the blissful serenity of an empty mind. It's not a myth. It's a reality that you can achieve. And today, we're going to show you how. Picture this, a life where you are not held hostage by your thoughts, where you're free to live in the present moment, fully engaged and fully alive. Sounds like a dream, doesn't it? But it's a dream that can come true. We're about to dive into an ancient Zen story that has transformed lives for generations. A story that will teach you how to empty your mind and fill it with peace, clarity, and infinite possibilities. So, if you're tired of the mental clutter, if you're seeking a sanctuary within, you've come to the right place. Buckle up, my friends, because you're in for an enlightening ride. Our story centers around Aya, a young woman who, like many of us, found herself entangled in the web of her own thoughts. She was a seeker, always looking for answers, but the more she sought, the more entangled she became. It was as if she was trying to find her way out of a labyrinth but kept walking into dead ends. Then, one day, she met an old Zen master who offered her a different path, a path that led inward. The philosophy of emptiness. Before diving into the lessons, let's pause and reflect on the philosophy of emptiness. In Zen Buddhism, emptiness doesn't mean nothingness, rather, it signifies the potential for all things. It's the space that allows life to flow, the quiet that holds the music. Emptiness is not a void but a vessel, a space where infinite possibilities reside. It's the canvas upon which life paints its masterpiece. Lesson 1, The Falling Leaves. The first lesson took place in a serene garden, where the Zen master asked Aya to observe the falling leaves. See how they fall effortlessly, not clinging to the tree, not resisting the wind, he said. This was a lesson in non-attachment. Our thoughts, like leaves, come and go. When we cling to them, we create suffering. But when we let them fall naturally, without resistance, we find peace. Lesson 2, The Flowing River. For the second lesson, they visited a river. Your thoughts are like this river, the Zen master explained. Sometimes calm, sometimes turbulent. You can't control the river, but you can learn to flow with it. This was a lesson in acceptance and surrender. We often try to control our thoughts, to force them into neat boxes, but thoughts are like water, they take the shape of the container. The more we try to control them, the more they control us. Lesson 3, The Empty Cup. The third lesson was perhaps the most profound. The Zen master poured tea into a cup until it overflowed. This cup is like your mind, he said. When it's full, it can't take in anything new. To learn, you must first empty your cup, your mind. This was a lesson in humility and openness. The mind, when cluttered with preconceptions, judgments, and beliefs, becomes closed off to new experiences and insights. But when emptied, it becomes a vessel for wisdom. As Aya internalized these lessons, she began to experience a transformation. She realized that emptying the mind wasn't about eradicating thoughts but about creating space for them, space where they could come and go without creating turmoil. She learned to be the observer, not the reactor. She found that in the emptiness of her mind, there was a fullness of experience, a richness of life that she had never known before. My dear friends, if you've journeyed with us this far, it's clear that you're someone who seeks more than just surface-level existence. You're someone who yearns for depth, for wisdom, for a life lived with intention and awareness. And that's precisely what we aim to offer you here on this channel, guidance on your journey toward a more mindful, more peaceful, more fulfilling life. If today's story and insights have touched a chord within you, if they've offered you even a glimmer of clarity or a moment of peace, then I invite you to become a part of our growing community. By liking this video, you're helping to spread these teachings to others who might greatly benefit from them. Your single click can be a ripple that creates waves of positive change. And by subscribing, you're taking a step further. You're not just passing through. You're becoming a part of a community of like-minded souls, a sangha in the truest sense. Subscribing ensures that you won't miss out on any of our future explorations into the realms of mindfulness, spirituality, and well-being. We have a plethora of topics to cover: meditation techniques, ancient wisdom, modern applications of Eastern philosophy, and so much more. So, if you don't want to miss out on this treasure trove of wisdom, hit that subscribe button now. Let's walk this path together, learning from each other, supporting each other, and growing together in wisdom and love. Ah, my dear friends, as we come to the close of this enlightening journey, I'm reminded of the ancient Zen saying, before enlightenment, chop wood, carry water. After enlightenment, chop wood, carry water. The essence of this wisdom is that the mundane and the profound are not separate, they are two sides of the same coin. In the emptiness of the mind, we find the fullness of life. In the silence, we hear the universe. Your presence here today is a testament to your quest for deeper understanding, and for that, we are profoundly grateful. Your curiosity and openness, and it's your engagement that turns this virtual space into a sanctuary of collective wisdom. I invite you to share your thoughts, your questions, and your own wisdom in the comments below. What are your techniques for emptying your mind? Have you experienced the profound peace that comes from true emptiness? Your insights are not just valuable to you, they are gifts to this community, seeds that can grow into blossoms of understanding for all. As the Zen masters say, the quieter you become, the more you can hear. So let's continue to quiet our minds and open our hearts, both here and in the world beyond the screen. Let's continue this journey together, learning and growing as one, in the beautiful emptiness that is the womb of all possibility.